about some girl in New York has to find a guy because she's 32 years old and her mother wants her out of the house. What else is new? The song is called Ring Them Bells. This is not an easy song, folks. Well, gather around, I've got a story to tell about a Manhattan lady that I know very well. She lives at 5 Riverside. Her name is Shirley DeVore, and she traveled around the world to meet the guy next door. Well, there was trouble inside apartment 29E, cause Shirley's mother and dad were as upset as can be. They said, we hate to complain, dear, we don't like to grouse, but you're nearly 32, you should get out of the house. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ringing them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. Well, Shirley was 31, but she was loath to admit, and she'd never been loved, which didn't thrill her a bit. And so she sat and she thought for hours on end, and said, I'll go to Chase Manhattan where I got me a friend. So she borrowed a vow and called TWA, and told her mother and dad that she was up and away. I'm going to travel the continent, a month, maybe 2, and haul me home a husband, it's the last thing I do. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off, cause every time she approached, she got a bronchial cough. And so she went to Madrid and met a handsome senor, but he liked to throw the bull, but he was no matador. She also bombed out in Brussels, in Mallorca and Rome, till someone said to Roger Brofnik, dear, before you go home, cause it's the kind of a town where you'll be likely to fall, and all the Germanastic cognoscenti find the Balkans a ball. Darling, you really must. I mean, if you have it, you have gotta ring them bells. You gotta ring them bells. You gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. You know what she did next? I'm gonna tell you. And so she went to Dubrovnik, and the very first day she met a guy on the beach who took her reason away. Yes, it was love at first sight and quite a beautiful scene. She said, my name is Shirley DeVore. He said, I'm Norm Saperstein. She said, are you from New York? He said, well, that can't be denied. I got a swell Junior 3 at number 5 Riverside. As if that wasn't enough, for Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he told her his apartment there was 29F. Well, yes, she was he and he was F, and they had not even met until she traveled the world to Yugoslavia. Yet he'd always been right next door, and she would have never have known. If she hadn't tried Dubrovnik, she might still be alone. Well, folks, there's a moral to learn from little Shirley DeVore, who had to borrow a vow to meet the lover next door. You girls who live in apartments, don't just stare at the wall. Open up the door and hurry out in the halls. And ring them bells, come on and ring ring them bells. You gotta make them sing, come on and ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ding-a-ling. You gotta swing them, ring them, swing them, ring them bells. Shirley DeVore. Boom, boom. Thank you.